So if you are considering the power pads of Inmotion, I think that this video is quite relevant for you. So if you want to know everything about this accessory, stay tuned until the end of the video. Hi everyone, Marcus here from MedPack, and if you love EUCs, PEVs and everything that have an E of electricity, this is the place for you. And today, that is for me is exactly the same day, but for you guys it's a different video, a different day. I'm going to talk about the new power pads from Inmotion. So first of all, shout out for Inmotion, thank you very much to send me them to do this review, and I'm going to tell you my honest opinion. Many of you guys I have already seen on the comments, oh, you work with Inmotion, you don't say the truth about products. It's not true. I really like them for many reasons that I have already said to you guys, and I'm going to tell you the truth about these power pads. Are they perfect? I don't think so. You need to do some changes. I don't think that is really the problem of the power pads, but it's more the problem of the Inmotion V11. Okay, and it's something that maybe Inmotion could add on the next generation of power pads for the V11. In a certain way they are perfect, but in another way they are not perfect, and I will explain you in a bit. Talking about these power pads, they are really comfortable, they are quite big. I really hate power pads, so also something that I need to say is something that I normally avoid to install on my wheels, but I believe on this wheel and on the Gotway MSP they are simply essential. Okay, so that was one of the things that I had to do for my MSP, and I believe that you need to do on this one. I'm using also the seat, so also is going to affect my decision. I can just take it out after, just double check my opinion without using the seat on beneath my legs, because it affects the experience that you have with the power pads. What I like about them, size wise they are perfect. I think the curvature of them is also really good. One of the biggest problems of the Inmotion V11, as you are aware of it, is that you don't have a lot of surface to glue your power pads to your wheel. That's compromising for these power pads. So what happened is they stick out from the surface where you can put them, and what happened is on the front I really like because they bend when you accelerate, so making them a little bit softer, and that was always a problem that I had with other power pads, because after a while they start hurting your legs or they are too tight, like it happens with the power pads from the Sherman that I really hated. But when you try to brake, and in this case it's a problem because I'm using the seat, so the seat push your legs a little bit more far away from each other. What happened is I feel that the power pads on the back, they are slightly too small, so they should bend out a little bit more. Obviously aesthetically they will not be so pleasant, but also there is one way to solve this issue in my opinion. Like the front part of your power pads, that they bend in, but because they are so thick they touch the front before and they will not allow that the front will continue to curve in. The back should have a bit of support. So what is my idea, what I'm going to do with my power pads in the near future is to, you know, those rubbers that you put behind the door so the door will not hit the wall. I'm going to put that on the back of the power pads on the inside, and in that way when I put some pressure on the power pad there, is going to touch the shell of the V11, and in that way they are not going to bend in. If you are not going to get the seat, they are good to brake, but if you want to use your seat, I really want to have the seat on this wheel, is really necessary to have them a little bit wider on the back. If you are not going to get the seat, it's really easy to brake. If you want to accelerate, I really like it. It's exactly the shape that I want, because with other power pads what happened is when I had the back completely straight, and that is something that I just get with one type of power pads, it was too hard on the front, and every single time that you get a hole or something and your legs bends on the front and they hit that power pad, it becomes uncomfortable. And in this case it doesn't happen at all, and that's something that I really like. The power pads, you need to do this small hack in my opinion, because it's going to completely solve the problem that you have with the Inmotion V11. My name is Marco, this is MedPack. If it's your first time here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, smash the thumbs up, do whatever you want, but always with a smile on your face, and I hope to see you in the next one.